Winter's icy grip is taking hold and households across the country will be feeling the sting of energy bills. Many Brits will be trying to find ways to not to turn on the radiator amid the cost of living crisis. Rising costs and freezing weather are an expensive combination, but as Martin Lewis says, heat the human not the home. To help people keep warm for less, Howden Insurance has named one heating solution they say is cheaper to use than a hot water bottle. Electric blankets are the cheapest heating solution at 2.7p an hour, according to the home insurance specialists. The experts crunched the numbers, taking into consideration that the current cost of energy costs around 7p kilowatts an hour if connected to mains gas. So, with a 24 kilowatts boiler, that works out at £1.68 per hour. If it was left on for 8 hours a day, that's £13.44, which equates to £94.08 per week. And with the UK government capping energy at 27p per kilowatt-hour, Howden has worked out how items like electric blankets cost to run. Heating element cost per hour, cost per day, 8 hours per day, cost per week % cheaper than running heating, monthly, electric blanket 2. 7p 21.6p £1.51 98% hot water bottle 5.05p 40.4p £2.82 97% infrared heater 30p £2. 40 £16.80 82% oil heater 40.5p £3.24 £22.68 75% electric heater 54p £4. 30 £30.24 67% electric blankets, 2.7p per hour. The experts say electric blankets are a very energy efficient way to keep warm. Each blanket will have its own energy usage, however most will be on average around 100 W, 1 kilowatt. That means running an electric blanket for an hour using the 27p cap would cost 2.7p per hour. This will keep yourself warm and not your home, but it's a simple option for keeping warm at night or when sitting at your sofa. Electric blankets can be snapped up at just about any high street shop. Plus, many retailers are running Black Friday deals early, including Lakeland, which has cut the Sherpa electric heated throw from £89.99 to £53.99. At Amazon, the KPW electric blanket is now a third off at £40.79. Hot water bottle, 5.05p per boil. The classic alternative to turning on the heating, hot water bottles are a cozy way to keep yourself warm at home. The hot water bottles themselves can be snapped up for £5 on Amazon, but boiling all that water comes at a price. The average 3 kilowatts kettle runs for about 45 seconds to a minute, and when full costs 5.05p to boil, at 27p per kilowatt-hour. You may not necessarily need to refill these every hour, so could work out even cheaper as well. Infrared heater, 30p an hour. Infrared heaters are more energy efficient than other space heaters. They use 100% of the heat they produce, which creates almost no loss in heat transfer to zone heat at a low cost. This is because infrared heaters do not heat the air and instead emit infrared radiation that only warms the objects the radiation touches. Most of these infrared heaters use between 700 to 1,500 watts, so a 1,100 watt heater will cost on average 30p an hour, or £2.40 over an 8-hour period. Oil-filled radiators, 40.5 ppi oil-filled radiators are a great alternative to electric heaters, says Howden. The radiator is filled with a thermal oil which surrounds an electrical element which in turn expels the heat into the room. Most oil heaters will run at around 1,500 kilowatts, although each does vary. With the current energy cap at 27p, that would equate to 45p per hour or £1.62 over 4 hours. Electric heaters, 54p per hour space heaters are a go-to for warming the home without having the heating on. Whilst the experts say they are a great cheaper alternative, they are not as cost-effective as the options above. A typical 2 kilowatts heater would cost 54p an hour, which is still a 67% saving instead of using the heating. A spokesperson from Howden Insurance commented, "With the cold of winter fast approaching, everyone is going to be looking for ways to heat themselves and their homes for less." With the cost of living such a prominent talking point, everyone is trying to find ways to save money. Everyone deserves the right to be warm. However, not everyone can run their heating all day due to the current economic climate. This guide provides just a few ideas that could help some people to save that little bit extra over these colder periods. Don't miss the latest news from around Scotland and beyond. Sign up to our daily newsletter.